It's just another day. It's just another day. It's just another day. It's just another day. It's just another day.
Oh man, today I had a fucking brainstorm for D&D ideas if we bring back D&D.
Okay.
And I thought of like a random like thing that takes place in the world of D&D in our like in the world cuz I want it to take place in the same world we played in.
Yeah.
So it's gonna have that, but like a new feature I added because like that John Wick world was just so sick. I love the D&D John Wick world. But the other concept I thought of was occasionally like I'm gonna have it so there's these weapons that like rain down or crash down from the sky, and when they land and shit, like they have like power oozing from them, and people approach them and try and like pull them out of the ground. But when you approach them, uh, like the spirit of who owned the sword originally or the weapon or whatever is summoned, and you fight them, and if you kill them you get that item and the power like of them, and everyone like that fought, basically anybody that died to that creature though, um, is absorbed into that weapon itself. So you'll have like, you know, upwards of like 100 people inside this one sword, like all that experience of somebody and possibly their voices and shit. But yeah, and if you die fighting it, just become one of the souls in it. And then if you have that weapon and die, that weapon goes back into the atmosphere and rains down again somewhere else.
Kind of like Katana from DC.
Yeah, it just seemed like a cool idea.
I like it.
But yeah, like hundreds of weapons like that exist out there. I was like, that's fucking. It was inspired by like Avatar, because I was like, oh, Avatar weapons. They're the Avatar.
Which Avatar?
The Last Airbender.
It's a good Avatar.
Mm-hmm. Aang.
That's my fit. Well, I like Korra better, but
I haven't watched Korra yet. I have to finish Avatar, The Last Airbender. It's one
yeah,
I've been slowly milking, but I switched to watching Curb Your Enthusiasm because that
I
shit's
get
just
it.
so good.
I get that.
I just watched an episode where uh, Larry ran into this black dermatologist and was like, "Oh, it's good to see people like you know, in that field, affirmative action." And the guy's like super
Yep.
offended.
Yep.
It just makes Larry's life fucking miserable.
I remember that episode very well.
So good. I love him and Richard Lewis. Their relationship's so good.
And he's like, "What the fuck did you say that for?" He's like, "That's not funny."
That's not funny. I'm so sorry for my friend. He's a writer. He doesn't sometimes it's better when he writes down instead of just says what fucking first comes to his I'm sorry. It's so good. But yeah, I've been fucking digging that. Oh, and hey, guys, you'll be happy to know I watched Suicide Squad all by
And
myself. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I
mm-hmm.
will say, spoiler alert for I'm recording because this is just how I am now.
It's a good thing I didn't say anything racist.
No, I mean you can. I don't care. It's just I'm just recording. No, but so I watched it and then like I was like surprised at how the way the film went to the end, because I was like, all right, just let them all die, and then they're like, nope, they get to live, except for the polka dot dude, who was my favorite, who kept seeing everybody as his
Yeah,
mother.
he was the best.
He was so good.
He's awesome.
I was like, this guy's the fucking shit. And they show like his mom doing all that shit. I was like, man. But yeah, I mean, I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it was good. Idris Elba doing like his normal accent was pretty funny.
Yeah, actually, just living his
Yeah,
own
you
life.
don't see that too often.
No, I was like,
With
this
him.
is cool. But yeah, it was all in all a good movie. John Cena being probably like funnier than I thought he would be.
Yeah.
This whole beach was covered in dicks, and I had to eat them. I would do it. Like, that shit was that was so fucking funny. I was like, hell yeah, dude, he's so good. Like he pleasantly surprised me. But yeah, all in all, I think it was a a pleasant movie, a unexpected movie. Oh, I will say actually the editing on that is probably one of the best edited movies. Like something like his style, James Gunn's style, reminds me of like Edgar Wright's style with how Edgar Wright in Scott Pilgrim used editing. How like transitions between scenes, like car exhaust would write out words or something, or like the beach would just have words written down, like stuff like. I love when they do that. It's just neat style. Mm.
I really like that too, and I'm glad they didn't overuse it.
Yeah, no, it was like well done. I like the shark as well.
Like for Scott Pilgrim, it made more sense to do it as much as they did because it was obviously about video games, and this was not a normal world. But for Suicide Squad, just a
Hand.
little bits here and there. It was good to see Sylvester Stallone, just literally play himself. It was nice.
Friend. He's just fucking. That shark was just so good. I just love when he just like sees all those things in the tank. He's like and like running. It's just
Yeah, he's a full
Yeah.
child. He's a
yeah.
full fucking child.
It's just so funny. And then like the even in the beginning, like Michael Rooker's character is so funny. He's like like runs away. Fucking. It's just like goddamn.
It was so funny to find out that that was a fucking decoy team, and they literally were just a diversion to go die.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
it's like they were sent, and then like it was like, all right, well, this is like the team we're sending to try and like at least get on the ground, and maybe if the other team sucks, this team will have to fall through. But then fucking what's his face ratted him out. That shit's so fun. And Weasel just lives in the end, which is fucking ridiculous. Even though he was a child murderer, he ate like 19 kids.
That's okay.
This shit's so funny.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Hmm
Gotta be it's a funny character.
Yeah, it was good though. Like I thought it was a funny film.
Yeah, no, it had great everything, honestly. Love the dialogue, love the jokes,
Yeah, I knew it was one that Chels
everything.
couldn't sit through. She would be bored as shit. Not
Whatever. She
bored.
can just
Bored's not the right
sh-
word.
she can just go watch whatever the fuck she watches. Whatever nonsense she's into this week.
The Paris Hilton cooking show, which has been great. She finished Ugly Betty. We just finished The Crown. We finished too many shows this week.
A lot more to go through. Only
Yeah.
better shit coming out every day.
I know. I'm so excited. I'm like, oh, and I think this weekend, I'm either like, I want to see Candyman because that comes out. That shit looks spoopy.
Whoa, wait, what?
You didn't
That's
know?
this weekend?
Yeah, this Friday.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm going to see that.
Jordan Peele's Candyman.
Dude, I can't wait. I actually just watched the fucking trilogy to get ready for this because I just watched the final trailer they just did for it, and I didn't even look at the date when it was coming out. I don't even know why. You said that, so I'm very interested to see how this plays out. I want to see this real bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very interested to see how this plays out. This is gonna be cool.
I don't think you ever watched Candyman, Adam. It's basically like this movie. The first one's basically about
I don't care.
a impoverished. Oh, I was gonna. It's actually a pretty good horror movie, but like it's just about
I'm
impoverished
sure it's
black
good, but
people getting
I'll
killed.
never watch it, so it's not a big deal. You
Yeah,
don't have to explain it to me.
You're racist. You racist
Yeah.
piece of shit.
Larry
I am.
David.
Fucking deal with it.
How come there's no black people in Seinfeld, Larry David? You got something against black people? That show is
I
just
love
so
that.
good. Nah, I mean, like it's gonna be a decent film. It's something to watch. And then Johnny wants to go to a Texans preseason game because it's $20 on Saturday, and I'm like, maybe. Depends on the time.
It's
It's
$20.
I know. I don't know who they're playing.
Who cares? $20.
Tell you.
I know. I mean,
Hang out, have some fucking beers, chill.
they're a shitty team, so it'll be great.
Oh, they're so bad.
They are fucking awful. I mean, it's whatever. I laugh
They were
because
got one of the greatest fucking wide receivers in the fucking league right now. They're like, nah, we don't need him. Fuck him.
Yeah.
we'll tie him down with money. That's about
Oh,
it.
they play the Buccaneers.
Oh well, enjoy the loss, Texans.
Tampa Bay sucks in the preseason. They don't play any of their starters.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, then
who's
never
gonna-
mind. I thought this was just gonna like TB was just gonna come out there and shit on motherfuckers.
Oh, it's like a night game. That's a 7 o'clock your time, Elliot.
Mmm.
That's fun.
Daddy like that.
Good time. That game was
Mhm.
for tits.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. There's gonna be so much good sports. Like, Phoenix Coyotes might be moving here because their lease is up on their stadium.
Really
Yep. And one of the cities
interesting.
they're looking at is Houston. So if I get hockey, it would be just probably me in the stands because the ethnic groups here, I don't think, care for it.
I don't know, man. Hockey's
They
pretty
care about
popular.
sports.
Yeah,
They just care about sports, though. So
but hockey's still
they'll go and
hockey's still pretty
learn it.
popular overall. I mean, how far are you from Dallas though? I don't know Texas's fucking geography like that.
Like 3 hours and change. Actually, to be honest, that's me. I might be lying. I think I'm actually
I think it's
further.
like 4 or 5.
Yeah, I think I'm further than that. They're building a train in like the next year or so, a bullet train to Dallas. It's 3 hours 17 minutes, but they're building a bullet train to Dallas from Houston. And that shit will only take an hour, which would just be nutty.
That's kind of tits.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand why there's not. Well, I mean, I get why there's not enough public transportation because like it's fucking massive, but something like that. Like, I don't understand why there's not more bullet trains across major cities like this.
Just not our style here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
funky.
Everybody's got a car. Most people just get in their car and go do what they need to, or hop on a plane.
I would love to just be able to be like, fuck it, I'm taking a train to like New Orleans, but it would probably never happen because that's
That
too.
would just get flooded all the time.
Yeah,
It wouldn't work.
I mean we have a hurricane coming, so fuck it.
Hurricane season was
Thought
over.
hurricane season's over.
Yeah.
I know. I thought so too, but it is what it is.
No, it's just starting.
I know. I don't care. It's whatever. I'm here till October, and then we fly home for a bit. Oh, fucking wake up. And then I have off all Christmas, like for a week.
That's nice.
That's dope.
Yeah, that is a benefit of my company at the moment. Although we have been considering like possibly in a year starting our own business because we're both getting bogged down by corporate life. And like one of the ideas is either a coffee shop or a food truck. Mostly because we love coffee and it seems like a very profitable business. And food truck
I don't think
is
not.
profitable as well. Wait, what's
I
up?
don't think coffee shops are going to be that profitable.
Really?
You have to find
It's
a
all about the
really
beans.
good location.
It's all about the
You
beans.
got to find a good location too.
So they just opened up one of them opened up this drive-through coffee place called Dutch Bros, and they are the most efficient fucking coffee drive-through place we've ever been to. They have 2 lanes that merge right by the register, and people standing outside like Chick-fil-A, taking your orders and shit, and then they'll run drinks to your car, and then you can just dip out after you pay. And
Kind of nice.
literally, there's always a fucking line there, like a big ass line. And we're like, fuck, man. And they're very efficient and fast. But I'm like,
Yeah, but is the coffee good?
oh yeah, it's actually really good. I get a thing called a Golden Eagle, and it's like a caramel, like iced coffee with like
Mhm.
drizzled caramel on. Oh, so good. And they do oat milk and all that shit. But like, we were just thinking about it. We're like, man, if like if we did a cafe, like there's two ideas that I had I was just brainstorming randomly. I was like, if we did a cafe and like did bagels or something, because there's no good bagel shops here. I was like, one, we could maybe have the only bagel shop, or just do I could do like a cafe where, make everything like nerdy. Like I thought about this before, like a geek cafe where I basically just like put a bunch of like shit I like on the walls and like deck the walls out with like books and stuff that you can grab and read while you're eating and drinking coffee there. Or a drive-through coffee from a food truck. I was like, that would be pretty cool too. But if we're doing a food truck, I want to do so much market research to see what's missing in this area.
I mean, anything will sell in a food truck as long as it's good. It really doesn't matter what you sell. It
Yeah.
just has to be good.
Right.
You don't have to pick like the only missing Korean barbecue thing that's not there. I mean,
Nah, I mean, if anything, I would
that's
do something
whatever.
I like to make or something that's easy to make. Like grilled cheese is like a solid one. Grilled cheese
Yeah, but
truck.
that might be tough to convince somebody that they should give you money for a grilled cheese truck, though.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's why we gotta do like market research to see like what we could make or what we could do. Cause like I mean I don't know. I see fucking snow cone trucks. Like we had one come to my work twice this week, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
people
Those are
pay legit
very
money.
popular and
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean, yeah, that's normal. I mean, especially in a hot area like that. I mean, ice cream, snow
Yeah.
cones, all that shit. Like, it makes sense. That's not
Because
Mhm.
too.
you can
That's not
do it
too out there.
year round without really any issue because it's
Yeah.
always hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like it's a crazy thing. I was like, man, I wonder what we could do. Ooh, I hear a special something.
I think you got to figure out if you want to stick with just beverage or food. I mean, you could do a beverage truck. I mean, no matter what, you could make it a specialty niche thing about if you wanted to make coffee and just make it out of a truck, whatever. I mean,
Yeah, like I
not
thought
a
of
better
that.
place
Like
to post up.
if we did like a food truck style where you can drive your car up to the window, order your coffee, and go. That would be pretty.
Mm, that'd be tough to do. Drive your car up to
Yeah,
the
up to a
window
food truck. Yeah, no matter what, you're probably gonna have to get out,
Nah.
get to the food truck.
Yeah.
I mean, you could take online orders and bring them out to the cars as they line up, but then you still have to have a place for them to park.
Yeah. There's a couple like random
Yeah.
ideas. It was literally just us spitballing the other day, just because like we both just like had a day where we looked at each other and were like, I'm like, it was one of those things where I'm like, do I feel like my happiness meter versus my money meter should be this far apart? And I was like, it's starting to get to a point where it's like, is the money worth me fucking being miserable? And I'm like, some days I'm like, I mean, other days like it's not a bad time. Like it's like, all right, I get paid enough to deal with this bullshit. But then other days I'm like, do I really give a fuck about money enough to like keep dealing with bullshit? Until I get a house, I guess I have to just suck it up. But it's starting to
Pretty much.
it's starting to weigh down on me. Like I noticed the other day, I was like, I had a temper for like the first time in a while, like an actual
throw a fit.
anger, like an anger, like where I
Throw a little
fucking
temper tantrum.
You throw a little fitty.
I did. Like I actually yelled like at
Lay down
Chelsea
on the
for the first time
ground.
ever. I was like,
Oh,
I didn't mean to.
I mean to when I do it though.
Yeah,
Sometimes I just be yelling at it because that's what Gucci Mane would do.
that's true.
So
He is the man who's gooch. No, it wasn't
that's
even
what
like
that's what Big
I don't
Gooch
think
would
I
do.
yelled at her. I just like it was just like a snapped. You know what I mean? Like I was doing something. I was like, what? Like that type of shit.
Just gave her a little.
Yeah, like a quick like, and like that's not me. That's old me, but that's not me anymore. Like now I'm more mellow. Except when I go on rants about shit, I shouldn't be going on rants. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
hey, maybe you know what? What are we like 15 minutes in? Hey guys, it's just another day.
Say
With
with David.
Adam.
Elliott.
Fine, pause
you.
for your dramatic effect. That's whatever.
Yeah, I had to
Yeah.
hype it up. Adam
Fuck
looked
you.
so confused. Like, I was looking at you as I was doing it. You're
You
like,
know what? I retract Adam. Fuck you. I'm taking my name out of it today.
just another D.
Just another
Fuck you
D.
guys.
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
buddy, I didn't pause. All right, I was there with you. I thought we were just
Yeah,
rolling into this
I
hot,
know. You
coming in hot, getting
we
it
should
ready.
just retract yours too. Make it just another E because it's all about Elliott.
Just another not even E, just another
it's all about me. It's all about what about me? What about
Yeah.
Raven?
Yeah, that's so Raven.
Mm-hmm.
Marsha.
Marsha.
Yeah, you know, guys,
Shit.
positive vibes only today.
That's a
Okay,
nice
let's
hat,
just keep
though.
it positive.
I like that.
Thank you.
How's the locks coming? Let's get. Can I get a hair report? How long is it getting?
It's wet, but hold on.
Let's see this. This is the longest I've ever seen this man's hair.
Oh yeah.
That
He's
is
getting there.
fucking nice looking though.
Living a different life now.
That's what I'm saying. That is some nice hair.
What?
Your hair, it's nice.
Thank you.
Never seen it that long. It's just
Just
like
living.
that's what I'm saying.
Joining the crew.
No, I don't care anymore.
There
Right?
you go.
It's so
The right
good.
answer.
I actually have to get my sides buzzed because it's starting to look fucking dumb. I made a bold choice of haircut and now I have to keep it going. So I have to get
Oh.
that shit trimmed on the sides and back. Be like RVD.
Hell yeah.
I would love that.
Just
I
go
would
with that
love
new
that.
Brock Lesnar look.
Yo, he does look dope though.
He looks dope.
I'm
he
gonna
I
looks
look
haven't
online.
seen it. What's hold on. What's
So-
going on with him?
You gotta look up the photo of him when I guess he showed up on Raw or some shit to challenge Roman Reigns. I don't know what event it was.
Is that what happened? Is that the deal? Or
Dude, just look up Brock Lesnar's hair right
That's what
now. It's so
I'm doing right
fucking
now.
dope. He's got like the
He looks like a
sickest.
Viking.
Yeah, he's got like the sickest beard with like a man bun, but it's like
Oh,
a nice
God.
man
Yeah.
bun. Like, I was so blown away by like when I saw the photo at first I was like, somebody photoshopped this shit, and then like I saw a GIF and I was like, whoa! I was like, my man's is
Oh,
looking
yeah.
like a fucking beast. I was like, this shit is gnarly.
I mean, he's like 5 years late on that haircut, but fuck it, whatever.
I don't know.
Dude, Brock Lesnar does whatever the fuck he wants to do.
Do you know?
Listen,
He lives in the middle of like the wild in Minnesota or some shit.
No. It's Saskatchewan.
what?
He's
I thought he
Yeah,
lived in Minnesota.
no,
I
he's
thought
Minnesota.
Minnesota was.
I thought he's
Canada,
Canadian.
same shit.
He's Canadian. I'm
No,
pretty
he's
sure
from
it's
Minnesota.
Saskatchewan or
Yeah, I was saying
Saskatoon.
that. No, I'm pretty sure he's
He's
American.
from Minnesota, but I think he now lives in Canada.
Yeah, hold on. I'll tell you exactly.
Or he did for a while.
Hold up. We'll look it up. But anywho, so where he lives currently. Alright, he's in Saskatchewan. Mayfield.
He's from South Dakota.
Yeah.
Nobody's from South Dakota.
But yeah, so he lives in Saskatchewan now, and his fucking telephone pole, like he has a telephone pole a mile from his house, and that's the only outside like thing he has. Like a telephone pole that just has a phone. So if people want to get in contact with him, they have to call that number and leave a message, and he eventually checks it like once a week or some shit. Because he just doesn't. He just wants a private like world.
I mean, when you're rich, you can do what you want.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, also he's
Sure,
probably
that's
like
true.
he was smart with his money, I assume.
Yeah, like I said, rich. When you're rich, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
When you got
can
NFL
spend
money,
it on
UFC
anything.
money, and WWE money, like you're fine.
Yeah.
And I'm sure
When you still have toys of you being made and being sold by like 2 different companies, I think you're gonna be all right.
and your license being used in video games, UFC and WWE.
Oh yeah. He's fucking set. That man's getting paid all the time from many different sources. Plus, God knows what other business ventures he's been into.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's made some wise investments.
I would believe his portfolio is diversified. He's got
Yeah.
somebody who handles that for him.
I wonder who's like the most like I got rich isn't gonna be like the correct term, but like who from wrestling has made like the wisest money decisions and like and but hasn't paid too much for it. You know what I mean? Like there are some wrestlers like Stone Cold Steve Austin like made a shit ton of money, but like he can't turn his head. Like he
Yeah,
has
he's fucked.
yeah, his body's
body's
just
ruined.
completely shit. Like I guess The Rock, but like
Probably.
I mean, The Rock is definitely
Maybe,
one of
yeah.
the top. I'd at least make sure it's at. I would say no matter what, he's a top 5 candidate, and for me, he may even be the #1 candidate. I just don't know how many
I
people
think
outside of
I th-
wrestling
I
did a
think you have
whole
to
lot.
take him out because like a lot of his money was
Yeah,
made
he's an
outside of
anomaly, I
wrestling.
think.
Yeah, like most of
Yeah.
his
I don't know. He
money.
wrestled for a long time though.
Yeah, but like the movies is what paid him, not wrestling itself.
Yeah.
I'm thinking just
I mean,
wrestling.
you're not wrong there, but he would never have had the movies without wrestling. Obviously,
That's
like I
100%
kind of.
true.
Oh,
The
absolutely.
He
Scorpion King.
definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nobody gave a shit about that
Well, it
except
was
for The
funded
Rock.
by
They were like, "Oh shit, The
WWE.
Rock's showing up. Of course we want to see it."
So that movie, the Scorpion King movie, well, the Mummy 2,
Right.
part of that was paid for by the WWE, and then the Scorpion King was produced by the WWE.
Yep, I don't remember that because that was not their first venture into movies, but that was probably their first successful one. And then after that,
They did See No Evil with Kane.
well, no, I don't even think that was there yet. I think they did.
The Marine.
No,
Oh yeah,
I still think it was the Rock movie. What was that first one he did? Not the Rundown, but the other movie.
Oh,
Walking
fuck.
Tall.
Yes, that's it. I think they had
Yeah, that's
I
it.
think they had a big fucking hand in that because I think that was one of the first like WWE studio movies. You know what I mean? And then after that came like See No Evil and
Sniper.
goddamn long ass line of the Marine movies and shit. On like the
Yeah,
Marine
there's like
6 or some
7 of
shit.
them.
Yeah, they just keep going. They're like, we can pump this shit out.
And
These
then they
people
just
will watch it.
replaced John Cena with like other wrestlers that were up and coming.
The Miz.
I know.
Yep. And,
Fucking Miz.
forget who else they had. I remember seeing them like, really? This straight to DVD fucking type dude? Whatever. It's like, that's what y'all gonna do. That's what y'all gonna do.
Hey, I don't blame him. I mean,
They did one with Stone Cold too. I don't know what it was.
Condemned.
Yep, that's
Damn,
it.
what the fuck is that?
So that was like a battle
Something no
royale
one
type
watched.
movie. It's like all these prisoners get put on a basically an island and they have to kill each other.
Oh shit, wasn't he? I might be wrong here. Maybe that's the movie I'm thinking of. Wasn't he in the one Predator movie? Like the Predators movie where they dropped all those fucking like assassins and
No,
Marines, a
Might have
different type of people. I
you're
feel like he
you're
was in
you're
that
thinking
shit.
of a different wrestler. There was a wrestler in it, I'm pretty sure, but I don't think it was Stone
Was
Cold.
there?
I
I
mean,
thought it
fuck
was
it,
him,
I'll
but I
start
also
googling.
I could just be thinking of that Condemned movie because I feel like they had very similar scenes with like a helicopter and some other bullshit, but I
Really?
might be tripping.
Longest Yard, Condemned, Grown Ups,
That's right.
Expendables,
Longest Yard, best. That's probably my favorite one that popped up in.
Hunt to Kill. Oh man, I'm not seeing him in
Yes, I
Predator.
mean it could have just been the Condemned or something that I was thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
Just because they have very similar. Like I said, I just remember there being like a really big fucking like moment where they show the guy jump off of some shit, and I'm just having like a flashback between both of them.
I mean, nothing will ever beat the wrestling cameos in MacGruber when they all get in the van.
Oh, that was so good.
No, 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 no. What a fucking movie. That shit was so funny. I mean, or Kevin Nash being in fucking Magic Mike, which is still mind blowing. Like,
Kevin
what?
Nash shows up in a lot of shit. His IMDb is actually kind of full.
Yo, he had that fucking movie where it's like a horror movie where they wrestle, and they're wrestling like Dracula and like the Wolfman and shit.
What the fuck? What?
You
What
have
are
to
you talking about?
look this up. So,
What?
if
Yeah,
you
so what the fuck
Google
movie
this?
is this?
There's I think it's called like Monster Brawl or something like that.
Monster Brawl. Okay.
Adam, look this up. Look up Monster Brawl. But I'm pretty sure that was the name of the movie. But it's basically about like Kevin Nash is this guy in the woods and stuff, and like for some reason, all of these monsters, like the Mummy and all these like Universal monsters, come to life, and it's up to him to stop them. And so there's a wrestling ring in the middle of the woods, and he just straight up wrestles them. And it's like that's the movie. I never watched
Yeah,
it.
it's called Monster Brawl.
Wait, read the
Oh,
synopsis.
it's got the Mouth of the South, Jimmy
Yeah, I
Hart.
saw that. I'm looking at it now. I see fucking Jimmy Hart's in it and fucking Herb Dean.
What's the synopsis for it? Was I even close?
Let me see if I can.
Uh,
I see it. In order to discover which monster film is the strongest monster of all time, 8 classic creatures battle it out inside of a graveyard. It includes a Cyclops, Swamp Gut, Frankenstein's monster, Lady Vampire, Mummy, Witch Bee, I don't know what the fuck that is, and Werewolf and Zombie Man. That's exactly how it's worded. So, I
Damn.
mean, I might watch it. It sounds fucking stupid. It sounds like my type of dumb
Yeah.
shit that I need to get a piece
I
of.
kind of want to watch it.
It's got to be
Looking
up there with like Ready to Rumble. I will
Yep.
rule
it's on-
you.
Yeah.
Fucking.
What
on
another
Tubi?
another foolish movie about wrestling, but I love it.
I mean, oh man, you know what? You know who's the sleeper that we never even thought of? Fucking Hollywood Hulk Hogan, man.
For what?
Making so much
No.
money because like he had a reality show, he had the fucking all the
Won a
movies in the
lawsuit.
80s.
He did have that big lawsuit when his, son killed his friend, basically.
Well, no, his sex tape.
Yeah, sex tape when
The
he said,
Oh, I
one.
thought
I don't have a
I thought
12-inch penis. Hulk Hogan has a 12-inch penis.
I didn't know we were talking about. So he's got the sex tape that came out, and he's got the fact that he had to pay off the fucking family of the goddamn people his son killed. So
Yeah,
there's that.
and his daughter for being
Yeah,
who she is.
a whore.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
wasn't gonna say it.
A perfect
I
person.
did.
I love her.
Brooke
I
Hogan.
love her.
I love her. Yeah, like, but he had all those movies like in the 80s, like the action hero movies. Like he was,
Shit, man, he had another fucking solid career of those '80s movies that just kept pumping out, pumping out, pumping out. Like those
like,
bitches were just rolling and rolling and rolling, which was cool. Like I watched a lot of them, man. I remember fucking thoroughly enjoying a lot of those stupid movies because as a kid they were just so cheesy. They hit you right in the place you wanted to be.
yeah, just the
You just,
terrible like
eh,
80s, 90s action hero type movies.
yep.
I wonder, yeah, like I bet the person who probably made the most from strictly just wrestling was someone like Shane McMahon. Even though like his dad like
Well,
owns the company, but like I bet per like
y-
well, I
I mean,
guess
yeah,
no, you
he's
can't say.
he's probably part
Maybe
owner and
Triple H.
everything. I don't think Triple H has the same
Yeah.
money. I think he's more of a figurehead than like a money maker. Like
Uh,
obviously Vince and Shane
he's
are the
got
ones
money.
rolling
Yeah,
every
I was gonna
fucking
say he's
show.
main event so many.
Well, I'm not saying the main event part isn't helping in the fact that they're using him as like like the GM type dude
Mhm.
now or whatever, but obviously a huge pocket is still for fucking Vince and Shane. I feel like wrestling's only getting bigger, so I mean obviously they could put him in as a third to help him make some money, but
Mm.
I
Maybe,
definitely think Shane McMahon has more money than fucking Triple
maybe
H.
maybe Randy Orton, because like he
Yeah,
hasn't done
No, I
films.
don't.
he's been in a couple movies. He's
Uh,
like
Has he really?
there's only like two, I think.
Yeah.
It's not anything big, but I think once again they're like WWE movies.
Oh, what about like Big Show? He was there for fucking ever.
That's true, but he got suspended
They
a
always
shit
had to
ton
pay him a
too.
lot.
Or like Ric Flair, who's been around for like
Oh, Rick. Yeah,
ages.
he's been there for 80 years.
Yeah,
I think he's 80 years old.
he's been there since one. Like
Yeah.
yeah, like true. Like
He was born in that ring.
he's born out. He's gonna die in that. Woo woo woo.
Obviously.
Yeah, like I don't know. That'd be crazy. Like to the statistics of like who has remained and own. Then if we looked at only their money they've made from just wrestling, I guess The Rock probably made a shit ton when he makes appearances at like WrestleMania and shit. Because like I'm sure he has like a guarantee of like a couple mil because he can just
Easily.
ask for it. Like
Yeah.
it'd be
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to write the story without him. There's no option. Like, to bring back The Rock is huge.
maybe John
Even
Cena now.
it's bigger than bringing back Lesnar.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But like
Easily.
I don't know. I wonder if he doesn't do it as much because of how much insurance it would cost them too much probably to bring him back because of the insurance from the movies he signs up for and shit.
For who? Like The Rock? Or
Yeah, cuz like
Yeah.
he
The Rock.
has I remember seeing this was like maybe like 4 years ago. His insurance policy for like just his physical body was $400 million. His body was insured for. So like if
Yeah, but
and
that's if something happens though.
yeah, like
That's not what he pays.
if no, but no. That's what I'm saying. Like if something happens to his body, like if he gets hurt at all, like where you know he's disabled, like the insurance pays $400 million to just. It's like God damn, that kind of
Oh,
payout.
there was somebody else that I heard a story like this about. I'm trying to look at it.
Like somebody's tonsils being insured for that much and shit. Like singers. It's just crazy. I want insurance policies like that.
I mean, if you're willing to pay for
can
it and
do
somebody's
it.
want to fork out the dough,
Yeah.
then yeah.
Never mind.
There you go.
Casually say no. Nah, I don't know. That'd be fucking nutty to find shit like that out. Oh man, I had something. Oh yeah, did we want? Did we want to try uh smooth segments?
Smooth segments. What is a what type of smooth segment are you talking about?
We've had a couple random segments, but I don't think I have anything too much.
We're
I
definitely out
didn't
of the
really
we're out
prepare
of
anything.
the range of smoothing out at this point. We went from smooth to very bumpy.
No. This is pretty smooth for us.
Let's put some bumpy segments in here,
Yeah.
boys.
I can look. Let me check my cellularized telephone here for what I've written. Oh shit. Do I have no. I'll have to remember next week for ad reads. I have to get the ad reads for our ads.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck it. Let's roll in the realm of wrestling. I say,
Yeah, let's keep going. We're having a good
yeah, fuck
That's
it.
discussion.
true. I
Yeah,
mean,
we're here. Well, here I'll give you one. I'll give you one.
Hey,
If
drop
you
it
had
dimes,
to
suck it
fight,
dimes.
you had to fight a wrestler, any wrestler in history, but you have to think you can actually win that fight, and it has to be legitimate.
so are we talking
Who do you
legit
think you
fight?
could take it with? Yeah, like you
Not a
cannot say
wrestling
that you would
match.
fight. No, a fight. Like you can't say you'd fight The Rock and win. Like you have to pick somebody like redeemable that you have to be like, yeah, I could do that. Obviously, like you say you're gonna fight The Rock and win, you're bullshitting. We all know it's bullshit. Like
Yeah.
you got to pick somebody that makes sense. We could be like, based on like this particular statistic, I feel like I could fucking beat him because he's small, he's slow, something. You know what
Trish
I mean?
Stratus.
You're beating a bitch. All right, you're gonna beat a woman.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, if I had to pick somebody, like maybe not her. I like her too much.
That's still a
Lita.
big that's still a big girl though. Isn't she like 5'11" or 6 foot or some shit?
No, Trish Stratus is like
No.
4'9",
No.
if that.
No.
What?
No.
Really?
She's
I
over.
thought
She's
I
probably
thought
5'4", 5'5".
Oh, she's 5'5". Yeah, she's one of the small ones. All right. I'm sure. I remember one of them being like during her era that was really fucking tall. When I saw that, I was like, really? What the fuck?
You know what?
I
Here's
didn't
who
believe
I'm
it at first.
fighting.
Are we just picking women to
I'll fight.
fight? Are we fighting women?
I'll fight China. I'll
If we're
fight
fight,
China because she's dead.
that's not
China.
fair.
I can win that one.
To be correct, she is 5'5",
I'm gonna
Adam.
win.
Yeah, as I checked, I saw that too.
China,
She
you
was
would win.
about on. Well, if
Yeah.
she's dead, yeah, but like, let's pretend she's alive.
Yeah.
Even alive,
Oh,
you
then
think you
no.
could
I'm not
take her?
beating
Okay.
her. No, absolutely not.
They have to at least be like alive to fight. You got to fight them in their prime. I'm adding one more stipulation.
Okay.
We could do women first. I'll
In their
fight women with
prime.
you. That's fine. Yeah, we'll throw it down against the women and the men.
I got one. If you
What
can
you-
think about it, I know a dude I could beat up.
All right, go dude first. Dude and a chick.
So-
All right,
Throw
we'll
it
go
out,
dude
whichever
first.
one.
So Tough Enough season 1. Do you remember the guy?
God.
Yeah, I definitely don't know that.
Okay. He was a wrestler. He did become a wrestler, and then he became
Okay.
an announcer. But he had blonde spiked hair.
What's his name?
Oh, I know who you're
You
talking
know who
about.
I'm talking about, Adam?
He's a little bitch guy. Yeah.
Little bitch man.
Let me look this up because now
His
I
name is
feel
Josh
dumb.
something. I think.
It was Josh. Let me look up his name. Cast.
Is it Josh Woods?
No.
No, that's some other guy. I just typed in Josh Wrestling to see if I could figure it out.
WWE Tough Enough. Okay, come on. Go down to. Oh my god. Why are they so bad with this shit? Contestants. Josh Lomberger.
Guy.
He was a tiny dude. I mean, he's 5'9". That's actually taller than me. But he looked tiny compared to everybody else. Maybe it's because everybody else was fucking huge.
I would say most people in wrestling are pretty
Yeah.
fucking massive.
They're
Look-
pretty
Wait,
big.
wait, hold on. I know this guy. Yeah, okay, this is the guy who was always like the fucking like he wasn't a ring announcer, and he would go back and
Yeah,
interview all the people.
He's a
and shit.
broadcaster.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, he was the backstage guy. This guy would try to be a fucking wrestler, really?
Yeah, he was actually. He did get
Oh
signed. He did
shit,
wrestle a few matches, and then he stopped.
that's funny.
Like he just, I don't know. He just didn't. I don't know. I don't think he just wanted to do it anymore. But yeah, he's taller than me. Dang, I didn't realize how big he was. Maybe it's because like he was next to people like Christopher Nowinski or whatever, who's like
Huge dude.
6'5", fucking
Yeah.
Harvard grad. But yeah, maybe I could take him. I don't think there's too many that I could take. Like to be honest, I
Oh,
I know.
I could take this guy. This guy's a fat piece of shit.
Are you about to say Butterbean?
Are you gonna share your screen, or who are you talking about?
Blue Meanie.
Blue Meanie. He was.
Yeah.
He's not.
He's a fat piece of shit.
Wait, hold on.
Did you ever see the video of when he got beat up by Bradshaw during like there's a famous video where it was when ECW and WWE were having like confrontation, and
Yeah.
they all stormed the ring, and JBL didn't like him at all, so he beat the shit out of him. Like he straight up punched him in the face and kicked him in the face like a shit ton. And in wrestling they call it a receipt when you get revenge. So on Raw, JBL got the shit beat out of him by Blue Meanie and like Spike Dudley or somebody, and like pinned him in like no time at all. And like
I know
chair
this
shot.
guy's supposed to be a joke, but what the fuck?
Yeah.
Blue World Order, baby.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I looking at here?
I'm
Holy
pretty sure
shit.
he's jacked now.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
could take
know.
him.
No, he's definitely not Jack now. If this picture tells me anything,
You can fight Draws.
he's old as shit.
Draws
No,
because he
he's
got paralyzed.
handicapped.
Yeah.
I don't
Draws
know, he
'cause
might run me over.
D'Lo Brown fucking dropped him incorrectly and broke his neck and paralyzed him in the ring. Made him a quadriplegic.
Perfect.
And to this day, he doesn't regret. Like he's like, nah, man, shit happens.
Shit happens. Whoopsie daisies.
Yeah. I mean, he was supposed to be able to puke on command. That was like his whole thing, and then he just couldn't. And then like he was also, I think he was like a football player too. Like he was a NCAA like.
Yeah, he started in. No, he played in the NFL for a couple of years. Then he
Dang.
went to wrestling because he got cut.
Yeah, that's what like Trevor Harmon and them should have done.
Trevor Harmon's I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, we're on air, Adam. Come on.
Say
He's
it.
not an athlete. He's a mathlete now.
No, he's a good athlete. Actually, I like Trevor. I'm not gonna say
He is a
anything.
nice guy.
Yeah.
I just don't think
He's not a wrestler. Let's put it that way.
I don't think he has the mentality to wrestle. I don't know, David, who you
Wrestle.
taking?
Yeah, he's not.
I'm gonna pick a wrestler that I've hated ever since I was a child. But I felt even as a child I could win a fight against. Do you remember Jamie Noble,
Yeah.
Oh
The-
yeah,
the pit bull?
yeah.
I'm absolutely certain that I could fuck him up. Like
I honestly thought you were gonna
heavily.
I thought you were gonna pick somebody like David Arquette.
Yeah, no, I mean I would like to slap that guy around. The guy's a fucking moron, but no, I'm definitely going Jamie Noble. Like fuck that guy. That guy sucked. I hate him. I hate any of the wrestlers that were just a constant joke where you're like, why is this guy here?
I
Why
wonder
are you doing this to me?
I
This isn't
wonder-
even funny.
Let's see. I mean, what if it was like you straight up had like what if you were like asked to be a tag team partner of somebody? Like who would you want to be your tag team partner?
Oh shit, depends. Are we going? Well, I mean, I
Oh,
guess there's no
yeah.
weight division for it, so I guess
No,
that
it's
doesn't
just
really
tag
matter.
teams.
Oh shit.
I know that's a tough one. Like I don't even know who I would pick. Like it would take me a moment. Like off my dome, I'm thinking Hurricane Helms.
There's a couple people that I would potentially pick from. Like, in my mind, I'm like maybe like. No, see, I got too many on my mind, dude. Like,
Yeah, you're going like
I'm-
Edge, Christian.
No, I'm rolling through like Rey Mysterio,
Back and forth.
fucking
Yeah.
Chavo Guerrero.
fuck no, not Chavo
Oh, Eddie
Guerrero.
Guerrero though.
Eddie Guerrero would
Eddie.
be a
Yeah,
fucking
he would have been
solid
a great
one.
one.
Well, maybe
Fucking
even CB.
Paul
Mhm.
London, Brian Kendrick, my fucking favorite tag team. That would be one there I'd want to fucking fuck around and be on that team with one of those two guys.
Oh, you know what? Kane. I'm taking
That
Kane.
was also I was like Kane, Undertaker, the big boys, the fucking monsters,
I'm
Big
thinking
boys, throw me around.
I would
the
go
great
Jericho.
Toss me out
Khali.
of him. Yeah.
Or maybe someone like random like Sabu.
Sabu, and just go ECW, RVD Sabu action.
Honestly, I do
Ooh,
think like
RVD would be sweet.
RVD would be a
Yeah.
great tag team partner because like he has the aerial shit. He would like frog splash and then roll up to you and tag you, and then it's just up to you to just get in the ring and just stomp somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be crazy high energy. You'd be really rolling around with a beast.
Or like,
Oh, little Scotty too hottie. Get the worm in there.
Jesus Christ, Scotty's fucking hot.
isn't his
God.
dad King?
What?
No,
Jerry the King Lawler? Or no,
that
that's
was the other one.
the other one. Sky
Yeah,
Tuati's
I don't
partner.
know his name. Yeah, I don't know his name.
Right.
Grandmaster Sexay.
Yeah, Grandmaster Sexy. Sexay, sorry.
Sexay.
Sorry.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, like that would be like, or maybe somebody random like Shaggy Two Dope could bring the ICP
No,
in.
stop. No, don't bring that in. Keep it the fuck as far away from me as possible.
I don't know. It'd be pretty cool. Like if I would choose maybe even Seth Rollins would be like a cool partner.
Yeah, I don't know shit about him. I know he's in the new wave of people and shit, but I don't know like shit about
He
any
had one of
people.
the greatest finishers is where he would curb stomp people. And like it led to one of the coolest RKOs is he went to curb stomp Randy Orton and like Randy Orton launched him like maybe like 12 feet in the air and caught him with the RKO on the way down. And it was like the nuttiest thing ever. Like it literally a curb stomp where he steps on the back of your head and like
Ugh.
launches down, and it's like awesome looking move.
No shit.
Or maybe
Wonder how they got away with that.
William Regal. Well, he's not actually. He actually can't use it anymore. They deemed it looks too
Oh.
dangerous, even though it's 100% safe. Like because
Well, that's what I'm
essentially,
saying. Even with it being safe, though, like I know they have their ways of like tricking the eye when they do that shit, but I'm like, how the fuck do you get a solid stand on like somebody's head launch and then come down without fucking that up? Like
you should watch
that's
it.
gotta be tough.
It's pretty cool. Like
Yeah, I'll have to look at it. Now you got me like real curious.
because I
about
think
that.
he technically he's standing like he can hit this pocket on your neck, like and like right there is a really solid spot that you can put a lot of pressure on, and from the right angle it can look like you're stepping on somebody's head and shit like that. But
Right.
it's pretty sick.
I'm gonna take a peek at that because I'm curious to see what that whole situation looks like. I want to see that.
Dude, it's one of the greatest RKOs. Is that one is like, it's legitly from out of nowhere and like led to like the defeat that nobody was expecting because they were like fucking Seth's fucking him up, and then Randy Orton's just like the
Can't beat
Viper
the Legend
baby,
Killer, son.
the Viper, the Legend Killer. Yeah, it is like it's a pretty sick move. Yeah, man, I think if I was looking for somebody that I actually think I would compliment, though, if I was like being honest with myself, not just somebody I think is cool, I think Edge would be a good tag partner. Like, because he has a very basic style, and I think like I would not. Oh, like I would not look too out of place next, like him or RVD, because like they both have like kind of groovy styles that like it's not like you can duplicate it, but you can work with it, or even Jericho. Like they're all just like workhorses.
Those are all guys I didn't enjoy watching, though. To be
Yeah.
honest with you. Yes, I got those ones. When they came up in a match, I was just like, you basically it would always be them as like I don't know how to describe besides like the straight man, and
Yeah.
then you'd have some type of either big bulky dude like a fucking Rock, a John Cena, a Batista, something like that, or a fucking Rey Mysterio or something where you either get a high flyer, fast dude running around him all the time, or some big dude manhandling him. It
But
was always kind of a waste to watch
well,
them when I watched
a
them.
lot of that is just because the issues of like the way WWE does its bookings and stuff. Like the WWE, if you aren't a fucking 6'5", 300-pound like buff dude, you aren't getting shit. And like that's the main reason a lot of people leave there and go off to like New Japan or now AEW and stuff like that. And like you just venture wherever because like if you're a mid card person, you're gonna get treated like shit. Even though you're like Eddie Guerrero was a mid card wrestler until like maybe the last year of his life, and then like he actually got recognition because all of the wrestlers respected his style and were like, no, dude, like he's legit, probably the greatest. And people like,
See, I don't know if he's mid card though, because he held a lot of titles and shit. Like he definitely had his name out there heavily.
well, so
It
like
wasn't like he never got titles and
inter-
shit like that. I mean, he got the
European,
titles. It pulled up.
intercontinental, light heavyweight, like those are all mid
United
card
States.
positions. Yeah, I mean
Oh
they're
yeah,
all,
true. I mean, true. If you're not heavyweight champion or WWE champion, it doesn't really matter.
like he never headlined a pay per view. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he literally fought for the custody of Dominic Mysterio.
Which was the
I'm
dumbest
your
shit ever. But like,
puppy.
that was a pretty good. But that went on for a long time. That was pretty. That was pretty heavily before he died, though.
Oh
Right?
yeah, that was a great
'Cause
storyline.
I say because he didn't die until he got past that shit, like a year or two after, whatever, and did all that tag team with Batista shit later on.
Yeah, but again, he was toward the end of his career then because of injuries and all sorts of shit, and just like it's just
I mean, I don't know.
unfortunate.
I don't know if his career was ending for that reason. I think his career ended because he killed himself basically with
No, he didn't.
drugs.
He didn't kill himself.
Oh,
He was actually
overdosed.
no.
Whatever.
Eddie Guerrero didn't
Uh,
overdose. He had a heart
how
attack.
did- from cocaine.
Well, yeah. So what it was is just the years of partying and stuff. He had what is it called, like an abnormal heartbeat or whatever the fuck it's called.
Usually it's like an arrhythmia or something.
Yeah, he had that and didn't nobody knew. And like so he just like complained of chest pains like a few days before, and like they were, traveling and shit, and the doc like they were like, "All right, well, we'll go see a doctor in another town." And then like I guess like he went into his hotel room, and then the next morning Chavo found him dead on the ground from a heart attack. Which
Yeah,
is
but that also happens
crazy.
when you do fucking years of juice. That man wasn't
Yeah,
natural.
I mean that's the other thing
Yeah.
is like, to be honest, like the era they grew up in of wrestling, like they would just give you like shit tons of OxyContin and steroids to try and like just be like, well, the steroids will heal your uh like wounds and damage, and the OxyContin will make you not feel the pain, and it's just
Oh, I
unfortunate.
don't mean American pharmaceutical steroids. I mean like Russian and Chinese steroids.
Oh no, they were doing Mexican steroids. So there's actually
Or like stick a needle in your ass type steroids.
there was I'll have to find someday this interview where they were talking about, it was like Stone Cold was talking about their favorite place the wrestlers would love to go to was Hershey, Pennsylvania, because you knew you were going to the doctor when you came to Hershey, and there's
Oh shit,
apparently
okay.
a doctor, like whoever they would see in Hershey would just be like, "What do you need?" And they would just list off like, "I need this pain med, I need these steroids, like cocaine." He'd be like, "All right, I got you." Like he would give them like whatever drugs they needed, anything, like medical, like cocaine because of like what they use in like dentistry and shit. And in surgery, he would just give that shit to him, and all sorts of stuff. And they're like, "Yeah, man, that's why we came to Hershey and Allentown area so much, because the doctor would hook you up."
Did they come to Hershey that much?
Oh, a lot, dude. I went to at least 5 or 6
Yeah.
shows in Hershey.
Really? Because I remember seeing it as like a kid where I'd be like, oh shit, they're in Hershey. And I'd be like, and I feel like I only saw that like maybe like a small handful of times or something. But I could be tripping though.
There'd be house shows, or they would film SmackDown.
Yeah.
I remember I almost went to one. And at that point, by the time it came around, I was definitely too old to go where I was like, no.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was
I was
fun.
like, I was like 17 at the time, I think. Something.
Well, the one I'll never forget, the one time we went with my sister and her husband, is me, Zach, him, and his daughter, and my sister, and we're trying, when we're going to the parking lot of Hershey, it's like the loop around.
Yeah.
We were at the loop, and a car came out of nowhere and almost sideswiped us, and like we're like, "What the fuck?" And we look, and it's fucking RVD, and I
Yeah,
guess
he
he
was
was
high
running
as
late.
shit.
And that
No, he
shit
wasn't
cracked
late. He
us
was
up.
just high.
Yeah,
Fine.
and then we got because Jess got tickets through her work for a press box or whatever, and like we were up in the press box right above where like the interviews were happening, and we saw Al Snow, and we were like, "Hey, Al Snow, hey, hey, hey." We were just trying to get him to say hello, and he looked up and he said to Brian, he goes, "I don't fucking bother you when you're working at McDonald's, so don't bother me while I'm working down here." And that shit pissed Brian off so bad. He was like, "What the fuck did you say?" That was so funny.
That's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, like in hindsight, yeah, I was probably like the most annoying fucking kid just yelling down, "Hey, Al Snow, hello, hey, hi." Like,
Get
a-
the fuck away
as a
from
full
me.
grown adult, I would react the same way. But no, it was funny. I was just like, God damn. That shit was cool though.
um, I mean, shit. If you really want to meet a wrestler, just go enjoy Steve Blackman in fucking Harrisburg.
Yeah, dude, my brother, when he worked at Blockbuster, Steve Blackman would come in and rent movies, and like it would crack him up. He was just like, "Yo, what the fuck is he doing here?" This
That
man's a
guy.
fucking MMA, like he was an MMA guy. He was a fucking like actual like hardcore black belt fucking
Yeah, he just
wrestler.
was just another guy. Couldn't stay off the juice, man. Nobody would take him.
And he's
Couldn't
like
stop. He
Yeah.
couldn't stop
s-
pissing hot.
staying in Carlisle. You should go to his gym, dude. That'd be
I
fucking
did.
sign up for classes, be trained by him.
Yeah, we already did that. We already had a fucking like a skirmish with his school when I was going to Crohn's back in high school.
That's so
Yeah, we did that. We did that with him and the Harrisburg Judo Club and some other fucking boxing club or some shit. And it was fucking tits, dude. But the Blackman guys, though, the one thing I'll tell you, they are legit. Almost all of their top guys that were there, where they're like, yeah, this guy's a fucking middleweight. This guy's a heavy. Dude, they all had a title somewhere with not just like local places where they were fighting.
but
These were like,
regional and shit.
yeah, these were regional fucking fights and shit. Like you would actually see like the guys from the Tough House come from. These dudes were fucking legit, and I was like, oh shit, like they were fucking cool and they were monsters, dude. They fucking taught us so much shit.
I wouldn't fuck with people. I literally thought about this the other day. I was like, I would like. There's something in every man where they're like, "Oh, I'd fuck somebody up in a fight," and then I started thinking realistically. I was like, man, I'd maybe like fuck up like one person, but like, I don't know if I could like, I don't know how I would take a couple punches. Like one or two, I think I could take, but like if this person
Nah,
catches me with good punches, like
you can take more than you think.
eh,
You'd be surprised.
I think I
Yeah,
could
when
take
that
some body
adrenaline is
shots.
going, you can.
No, the body shots hurt worse than the fucking face shots, man. I'd rather get punched in the face than the body.
See, I think
I
I
got,
could take some body
dude, you don't
shots because I got
you don't
like
have any organs in your face, man. You get a fucking
it's
click on one
true
of your organs or some shit, and you're fucked. You're just like, oh, I can't fucking move.
liver
The
shot.
pain. Oh, dude, could be kidney, liver, fucking it. Straight in the gut will bust the wind out of you and shit. Like you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, like I'm pretty
Body shots are
confident.
devastating.
Like I think one of the things like I have confidence of is I'm crazy. So like I like don't think I would just use my I would like I've talked about this with Chelsea where I was like I'd kick somebody's fucking knee out and then take their car door and just right into their fucking head. I was like yeah, I don't think that's a smart thing if I ever got in a confrontation cuz like I'm not the type that's just going to be like, "Oh, fisticuffs." I'm like fucking grab something and just bash like a brick against their head or some shit.
I mean, that's also why people don't fight anymore too. I mean, because nobody wants to just fucking throw hands like I'll fight you, and you're like, oh yeah, and the guy turns around has a fucking gun, a knife,
Yeah.
like God knows what, picks up a
Yeah.
brick off the street.
That's the thing,
Nobody
yeah.
wants to just fight.
If I knew the person wasn't going to fucking hurt me like beyond belief or like kill me, yeah, I would throw a fist. If it was like, all right, like this is gonna resolve this. But like most people aren't. Like most people are fucking douchebags or like their friends will jump you. Like I've watched so many
Oh yeah,
videos
Yeah.
where like Barstool, it's just like one person's in a confrontation, six people swing at them. It's like what the fuck.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like let the
Everybody
one
wants a
dude.
piece.
Yeah, it's like let the one dude who was chirping do it. Like fight. Like
That's never the
for
case.
fuck's
That's
sake.
the unfortunate part. Yeah, it's just never the fucking case.
Like I'll back up my boys, but like I'm not gonna jump a motherfucker. Like I would be like, no, we're doing this. Like I don't know. Sucker punching is such a bitch move.
I don't like where sucker punching is going now. Now that people think if you're like squared up with somebody and get hit, it's a sucker punch.
Nah, but
Like only
Yeah.
time you can get sucker punched is if you get bapped in the like the back of the head or some shit, or you're turned around.
out of
Like,
your
yeah.
peripheral is what I consider a sucker punch. Straight
Where,
up. Like if you
where,
if you've already established you're not fighting and you turn your back and a person comes up and fucking get you, that's a sucker punch.
yeah, sure. But
Or a buddy in the side.
you shouldn't turn your back on anybody though. Just walk away, look at them, walk back, do whatever. If somebody's trying to fight you, last thing you should do is be like, "Here's my back.
Oh no,
Take it if you feel like it."
I literally don't think I could get in a fight most days because of just like how I just don't give a fuck enough. Like
Well, it's hard to get in a fight when you're at that point too, because there's not anybody's gonna fight for you for anything. If you're like, "Took my space," I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get another parking space, shit like that.
yeah,
Right.
He took the last fucking caramel cream fucking coffee. God damn it! I guess I'll get mocha. Like,
bro, I was
okay,
sitting there. Oh, sorry.
I guess I'll move.
Yeah, it's like at the bar and shit. Like, I don't know. I think literally if somebody got confrontational with me like in public, I'd be like, I'd just look and be like, who the fuck are you? Or like my favorite thing I've been doing while driving is like when people start road rage. Like, I'm a fucking angry driver sometimes, just not like screaming and hollering, but every once in a while, if somebody's doing something fucking retarded, I will assert myself with my vehicle. And today, a dude like was trying to. We have like these center lanes where you can try and cut across the traffic, but when it's gridlocked, like it ain't happening, buddy. And this guy started inching towards my car and I was like, I'm in the far left lane. I'm not getting stuck here while everybody starts passing me because you're trying to cut in front of me. So I went by him and I threw my hand up. Well, his buddy started yelling at me and opened up the car door and stepped out. And I fucking wound down my window and turned around and went, what the fuck you gonna do? What the fuck are you gonna do? And then his buddy told him to get back in the truck.
Oh, not the truck.
Dude, it is like that's my favorite thing to shout at. Like that literally will diffuse any situation. If somebody's trying to out alpha you and you just look them dead in the eyes and yell, "What the fuck you gonna do?" That can instantly take somebody's ego and just go, "Oh fuck, what the fuck am I gonna do?" Because like then they have to think about it.
You'd shit your pants if you came open your fucking door though.
What if he came to my door here?
Absolutely. Not your fucking. I mean, in the traffic, man.
I
It's your
know.
car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's like, wait.
if he
I
came
was
up
like,
to
yeah,
my
no.
car door, like I'd feel bad because I have a fucking knife and I'd be like, listen, motherfucker, you're gonna take a step back.
Is it the knife that I gave you?
No, that's actually in the bed drawer.
Oh, you fool.
But no, I don't think I legally can carry that knife with me.
Oh, bro, yeah, you can.
I mean, maybe I don't want to keep it in my car because I don't want somebody to fucking steal it. But like, I mean, I'm already like I have saved up. Once I refinance my car, then I'll be able to afford my gun
You
comfortably.
refinancing to get a lower interest rate?
Oh fuck yeah.
Okay, that's all. I was just when I was like, what are you doing it for? You getting lower interest rate? You getting
Yeah,
fucking
like
that
I'm
good?
I'm fine. Like my payments are
good.
fine. I double paid and like I've been able to I've actually since I bought my car, I brought my savings back to where it was when I bought it. So like I'm
Oh,
doing
nice.
fine
That's
like
good.
money wise. And again, that's why I'm like do I stay at my job or do I just suck it up and like, you know what I mean? But it's one of these things where I'm like I think once I get my like share saved up that I want for the house, then I start saving beyond that. I'll look at my future purchases and go that will be one. Just cuz like the amount of people here and the amount of crazy here,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't dealing with that
Yeah.
shit. So many fucking
need-
crackhead homeless. I ain't dealing with
You need a
motherfucker.
nice Glock 43X.
Yeah. That
That's
or
what you need.
I've been looking like, just a compact 9 mil
That's what that
or
is.
a compact 45 even.
You don't want a compact 45.
What a fucking hole.
That's
in
what
it.
I'm saying. You're not gonna want to shoot that shit, man. You're not gonna be able to hit the broadside of a fucking barn with that shit.
I know. Not, but at least with my 9, I'll be able to put enough rounds in them that they won't run at me.
Listen, people say that and shit, and they talk about stopping power and everything else. I promise, you shoot somebody with a fucking 9mm or a 380 caliber fucking gun. Doesn't matter where you hit them. You hit them in the foot, you hit them in the leg, whatever. They're gonna stop running at you
That's what
if
I
they
say.
didn't stop running as soon as they saw the gun already.
That's what I laugh. That's like before you got on, I was looking at airsoft videos, and this dude just sharing all these awesome like, showing off the blowback airsoft guns, which I totally
Yeah.
like. That's another one I'm putting off in the distance of like a fun thing to do. Like I want to get
Little
Chelsea.
airsoft toy.
Yeah, like I'll at least take us to do airsoft first before I like buy anything, because like that's the smarter choice to make.
Yeah.
Cause like I got my steering wheel and shit, my pedals and wheels, and like we've been trying to play Assetto Corsa. It's a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. Like it's
Dude, I was telling you, yeah, that shit's fucking legit. It's tough.
yeah, just to dial in the fucking controllers like becoming difficult, just because I'm like, fuck, it's like everything. Like I go to make a turn and I go to brake, and the brake's not like braking the way a car should brake. Like it's a little frustrating. So I got to figure out how to like make the brake pedal better, like more
When you say it's
accurate.
not breaking the way it's supposed to, are you saying it's not breaking to what you think it should break, or you don't like? What do you mean?
So like the actual physical pedal goes like, maybe I'll say it goes like 30%, and then it hits like
A wall, like it just stops.
yeah, and then like to try and push the rest of the way, like
Gotcha. So your pedal doesn't have enough travel for you. Like it's
yeah, like it
too
doesn't.
short.
It's not accurate to how like an actual
Gotcha.
car
Okay.
pedal feels to me. Like, or at least my car or most cars I've driven. Like when I drove like my Corsica back in the day, when I would get that bitch going really fast and like slam on the brakes and shit to be a nut when we would be cruising at them. That shit was so fun. Just get in my car
Wait,
and just drive around for hours.
does it have calibration settings on it or no?
Yeah, but like the physical pedal itself has that feel, and it's.
Yeah.
I've watched videos before where people explain like what's wrong with it. It essentially is like the spring inside it is all one. Like, so there's a certain gap between the spring
Mhm.
that are all the same, and it should be technically like there should be a smaller gap on one half and a longer gap on the other, so it breaks like a real car does.
So you could just replace the springs realistically.
Yeah,
You'd be just fine.
I just gotta find where they're sold and then buy them and put them in. And it's not hard.
Right.
Like
Give them
you
a
just have
shot.
to take it out and put it in and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
because it's just the little springs with the hooks on the end and shit. They literally just
No, these are like
hook
full
onto the
blown
rack.
like big ass springs, like
Oh,
giant
really?
compressor springs. Yeah, that
Oh,
go
no
inside there
shit.
because it's like a shock absorber almost.
Gotcha.
Setup. Yeah, but it's fun. Like Chelsea and I were doing laps the other day. Like we found out like we drove Maseratis and they weren't like turning well on the tracks we were driving on, because like we would only be in third gear, and it was like you couldn't make a fucking turn to save your life. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, is this too much horsepower? And then
Probably, yeah.
yeah. So then I switched though to the Ferrari, and that thing drove like a fucking beast. And I only kept that in third gear, and I was making turns decently, but I would still go in the gravel and shit sometimes. I was like, I think I just had to get comfortable with the idea of like whip the wheel around and shit like that. And
Yeah, you
like,
got to do a lot of pre-braking too. Some of those
yeah,
turns and shit, you got to take them only doing like 40, 50 miles per hour.
yeah, pre-braking is like the thing that's weird. Learning, it makes me feel like what I do when I commute isn't actual driving, but it's fun. Like it's fun. I think I'll buy an arcade racer next, and like just like when they go on sale on Steam. I'm not looking to spend money.
I mean, the
Maybe,
Forza games are fucking good for that shit too. The Forza games
yeah,
are
that's
real
what I was
fun.
looking at. Forza 4 or some shit when that goes
Yeah.
on sale, just to give me something fun, like just to fuck around. Cause like I bought the wheel and pedals like with my credit card with like my cash back, cause it was like it's free. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just
Yeah.
money I got that I just was sitting on, and like I was like, you know what, fuck it. Like I've wanted to try one of these. Like in hindsight, it's like I'm like, did I need to spend that money? And I'm like, probably not. I was like, but it's something fun and it's something I can continuously use, like whenever.
Yeah.
Like I don't have. It's like I'm not saying like, oh, I'm just gonna sim drive, but it's like, no, like it's just like a fun thing that her and I can dick around with, like another game that we can fuck with.
Sure.
It,
I mean, you got to have something.
yeah, like the only thing that sucks is my desk is too tall, so like the steering wheel sits up here.
Oh, since I'm high.
Yeah, so I like gotta,
Yeah.
I gotta eventually buy a shorter desk or build a shorter desk. I'll have to measure how high this one is. Adam's
Probably
got
a
a
good
new
idea.
desk. I just gotta get a sit to stand. That's all it is. Go to IKEA and buy my sit to stand.
I was looking at some IKEA desks too.
I'm just not. I don't know. I need a
They're
wider
nice.
desk. I need dual. Here's the thing, baby. I go through this every time. I need dual monitors because I just need them. Sit to stand desk so I can sit and stand, and I'd be happy with that.
Go for one big monitor.
Nah, I need two
Why?
for work. If I can work from home,
You split screen on your big monitor.
fuck that.
You can fuck that. Why would you fuck that?
Cause
Makes
once
more
you
sense. Why?
once you
Why have
get,
why have two giant black bezels busting up your screen?
I'm so used to it because I use at my work I have two monitors and my
No, they're
laptop
not
open.
big. I have 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
just
why
get
have
used
the
to
extra
it.
bezels? Oh no, ew.
I don't know. I'm just
Gross.
used to it. I look past it. I think
Ah,
too. Like once you like, cause I've researched monitors before. Once you get past like a 27-inch like monitor, you technically are losing like quality per pixel. So like you could have like 72-inch wide monitor, but you're or whatever like the big like the curved one, that super curved one you were looking at.
yeah.
Like if you had that, like technically you could play video games in 4K, but the pixels itself like are only going to show are only going to look like 1080p because of the spacing of the pixels per screen. So like it will show 4K, but your eyes won't be able to tell that it's 4K just because of the spacing of the pixels. It will only seem like 1080p technically.
Well, that's not true because that wouldn't be 4K then.
No, but
You can't demonstrate 4K without the pixels being able to fit all inside of the encompassed area.
I mean you can because it's like it's not necessarily like the pixels itself. It's because of how spread out and how the human eye works that it won't like it literally
Yeah,
won't
but
seem different.
4K only works based on how many pixels you can put
Yeah.
in per like inch.
Yeah.
So if you can fit whatever 1,000 pixels per inch, the eye shouldn't have a difference between seeing 1080 and 4K if the pixels are there because you have to have that many pixels to equal the 4K.
It's just
So
because
it should fit.
I mean it's like I looked up this video like it was like the scientific breakdown of like why like certain monitors are for what and that is interesting. But yeah, I was just like, oh shit, this makes sense. They're like, yeah, like the optimal size monitors are like a 25.4 is like perfect. 27 is pretty perfect. Like anything under like a 23 is fucking useless, and anything over like 32 is just too much. I was like, indubitably.
But what's the claim again? That it
Because
doesn't
like so the distance you sit from like so if like from desk to like monitor, like
right,
if you had like a super wide monitor, the distance
right.
you're sitting from it, like you're not getting the full use of it per pixel visually because of the way the eyes work. Versus like if you use a 20 like 25.5 or 27-inch monitor, just because of like how close you technically are to the monitor versus like how usable it is. Like it's just like a weird thing of like the science between like sitting here looking at the screen pixels and the monitor itself because of the distance you are to it.
And that sounds like if you
I'm paraphrasing because like this was something I looked up like 3 years ago that I roughly remember, so I could be completely fucking wrong about the science of it. I'll say now at the end of the statement, but that's just what my brain remembers.
are you sure that video is not based on where you sit based on if you own a curved monitor versus a flat monitor, not the resolution of the monitor?
It's probably about flat Earth now that I'm thinking about it overall.
Flat Earth.
It's
You're
probably
just gonna
Yeah,
go off the
probably
edge.
is.
pretty
You're gonna
sure.
fall off.
Like if I'm thinking about it, it's a
Yeah.
disc world out there.
How come I can't fly from Alaska to Canada?
If you
I
look
don't
at
get
this
it. I don't
globe,
get it. No.
if you look at this globe and you see this thing here, those are my favorite ones.
Like I tried to walk from Russia to Alaska and then into Canada, but it didn't work, and then I
If
fell off.
if you were to take and look at the bottom of the globe and it says used for educational purposes, not accurate.
That actually
Boom.
fucked me up. Did you watch any of those videos where they show you the actual size of a country or a continent versus the
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
like? You watch those videos? Those fucked me up.
Yeah,
Those
those
blow
they
my
fucking
mind.
yeah.
How
Yeah,
big,
those are
how
amazing.
fucking massive Africa really is.
Not only
Yeah.
that, they've shown ones that didn't even
Anything.
fucking they didn't even
All
make
of
sense. You like size compared to like Texas is actually this fucking big versus like this particular European area, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
that's like,
Texas is
Yeah.
fucking massive. Like,
oh, I know that. I know because I heard that stat that you could put everybody in like everybody's the whole world's population could fit in Texas.
yeah,
You could
there's
put a home in Texas for every single person in the world,
dude, it's like
and literally
Montana.
like line them up going across.
Like the actual size of fucking Montana is outrageous,
Yeah, which
and
that
Alaska.
oh yeah, it's just a wasteland there. That's a fucking tundra. It's a frozen wasteland.
It-
That place is crazy.
Yeah, like
Well, not
Alaska
for
is.
long.
Wait,
Wait, why
man?
not for long? What happened? What are you doing to Alaska?
Oh, global warming, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
global warming.
Come on,
Okay, that's my
bro.
bad.
Get with it, David.
I thought they were a little too north to
All
be
the ice is
active.
melting.
Yeah, polar bears
Does
are
it melt
starving,
again?
dickhead.
I know those goddamn bears that swim for their whole
That's
life
where-
and then eat fish out of
That's
the
where all
water.
these diseases are coming from, dude. They're all frozen.
Are they trapped in the
tundra,
ice?
now they're being released. Yeah.
That's so Scientology.
The Earth is
That's
flat,
happening.
bro.
That's so Elron.
L. Ron Hubbard and this bitch.
That's so Elron of you for these frozen
Mhm.
diseases. Or
Dude,
maybe
that's-
they're not even
that's
diseases. Maybe they're
something.
just harmful alien spirits.
I got the clap and I'm giving it
Could
to
be that
you.
too.
That's fucked, dude. I
I love it.
can't wait. I have to. So we have to eventually. I have to narrow this bitch down so we can D&D and like think about doing a once a month D&D episode. I think that'd be fun.
I mean, we could probably do it more frequent than that, even. I mean,
Oh
we just
yeah,
gotta
but
set up. We just gotta set up a time. It's gonna have
yeah,
to be a weekend.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to be when everybody has like a free moment, even if it's like Sunday morning or afternoon or some shit. Just sometime. Well, Sunday mornings potentially, just because football's coming back. So we gotta kill some time until what, like 10 a.m.
so fucking 9 a.m. for me.
Yeah.
No, I mean like yeah, I'd be down. Like I know there's and it's good now that we have like Discord and shit, and I can also use like what is that D20 and that shit, those websites things.
Oh yeah, we could just do it all fucking digital and shit. And
We got
I gotta work on getting the camera card for this computer so I can just shove it in, and just plug in my nice expensive camera and set it up. Because then I'll just set up a dice roll box too and just fucking throw the dice down on the rolls and shit, give it a little pizzazz.
I'd be down. I mean, it'd just be fun. I think it'd be hilarious. Like I've talked to her about it, and she goes, "Look, I'd be down." She's like, she's like, "Boomer's dead." I was like, "Boomer's not dead.
They're all dead. They're all dead.
They're
Start
they're
fresh.
they're out there somewhere. It's just not in this world. James Woods might be dead, but
I think
But
the
it's in a-
Chupacalypse
In a
happened.
multiverse.
oh my god, yeah. I mean, I could tie into the fucking multiverse Spider-Man style, but
Did you watch that trailer at all?
I
you get a
did. I've
chance
never
to see
seen
that?
any of the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, and I've been trying to find where they're streaming,
Dude,
and I have to fucking rent them,
they're-
and I'm like,
Yeah.
I was gonna. Oh, I don't know. No, they're on Disney Plus right now. I think, aren't they?
no,
they aren't. No.
not till
For real?
2022.
Because they're not. Yeah, because they're not Disney properties.
Well, I know they were the Sony properties, but I thought because they had that new thing with like the Disney Sony split up Spider-Man, they threw them on there. I mean, I could be tripping.
No, they aren't, because
mean-
I've Googled it and I've looked it up, so they're not on there until next year.
Don't worry, I have them downloaded already. I'll just give them to you. I'll find a file share and I'll just send them to you.
No, you won't. That's illegal, David.
I own them.
Maybe I can watch them at your house sometime, friend.
Sure, sure. Don't worry.
We'll just. We could stream it on here. Will you?
No, we can't do
Your-
that.
your-
No,
your-
we
your
won't say
personal
that.
copy,
We'll
yeah.
just watch
Just
them
stream his-
together
It's all
in
illegal.
October.
We'll do a watch party.
Yeah.
We'll do a watch party.
We'll do a
in
watch
October,
party
yeah,
in October.
on the couch.
Honestly, probably like we
It'll be
totally could. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I'm home, like I think I have wedding stuff to do. I'll hang out with my family. I'll try and knock that out because like I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're always gonna be busy, and I'll be like, oh, I'm in town, and they'll be like, okay, and
So
I'll be
what?
like, I don't even know where I'm staying, by the way. So
Oh, you still gotta work all that shit out too.
I haven't planned anything. I just like I booked my tickets, and then I'm gonna show up, and then I end up sleeping wherever I'm sleeping.
Solid.
I don't really
solid.
know. Like I could stay at Harry's. I'm not gonna have a car, so it's like I don't want to. I don't know. I'm just gonna fucking. If I might stay at my dad's and just use, just bike to Adams. It's not that far. The kids will be in school. There's no way I'm getting hit by a car.
I mean,
Mm,
I think either way, things can be arranged. I think it will be fine.
That's true. I mean, I'm not too worried. Chelsea
I
will have
don't.
a
I
car,
don't. Yes, I don't think there's too much to worry about.
but
Wait, did you say she'll have a car?
yeah. So she's renting a car because she's gonna drive up to her parents.
Oh,
Then
she's going up to fucking New York.
yep, and then she'll have to come down,
Oh
come back for
shit.
the wedding, and then I think then the one day there's gonna be a party in Lancaster because Cassie and Adrian and her all are Airbnb in a house for one day.
They left, right?
Yeah, Cassie and them are actually right now in Maine, just traveling, and Adrian's in Baltimore, living and working in Baltimore, and her and Kevin are just
Hmm.
cruising the world, baby. They made it up to Maine. And then Kevin and them, they're making their way back down in October, and Kevin's going to Ireland with his dad for like a week, and then Cassie's gonna basically just be at home, like her parents' house, with dogs. And then one
Alright,
night in
that's what's up.
Lancaster, and then I think they're making their way down this way in the winter, just traveling wherever. I was
Keep
like,
it warm.
do it up.
Hey man, you're in luck actually. What's today? Today's the 26th. On the 29th,
yep.
if you don't have anything to do, and you watch FX channel, they're playing both Spider-Man movies that you're looking to watch.
I don't have
Hopefully.
cable.
Oh, you don't have fucking cable at all?
Why would I have cable? What am I,
Because it usually
50?
comes free with your internet.
Fuck no, I got business class internet. I was
Yeah.
like, they're like, you can get mediocre internet and cable in a phone. And I was like, how about just business class internet? I want like the fastest internet you offer. So I got that shit.
What'd they give you? How fast was it?
Over 1,000.
Oh, that's right, you got the gig, yeah.
Yeah, I got like
That's nice.
honestly, it's fucking ridiculous. Like they're like, you can have up to 25 devices on there. I was like, perfect.
Thank you. That will work just
I was
fine.
like, that is
Yeah.
exactly what I need. And like,
Have you
hasn't
have you
failed
ran
me.
a speed test yet though?
I think I did one when I first got it. I have the app on my phone, so I can check it like all the time.
Yeah, I'd just be curious do you know what your upload speed is? Curious what a fucking if they give you a gig down. Curious what your upload speed comes out to be.
Let me see. Fuck, I forgot to rearrange my fucking apps on my phone. Oh, dope! It's facial recognition.
The best part.
Seriously, I feel like a fucking dum-dum sometimes when I just don't know that stuff.
I forget a good bit of all my shit. So I'm happy when Facebook is like, "Did you just want to use your face to open this?" I was like, "Yeah,
Yes, please.
Yeah. Sign me up.
yeah." Like just look at my face, open my shit. No passwords needed. Don't fuck around.
Okay, let's see. All right, my. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I'm such a fucking boomer. I'm like, how
What
do
is
I
the
do this?
internet?
Oh, I literally just have to. All right, hold on. Let me click my view history. Okay, so my download speed was 1,000. All right, my upload speed was 987.
Holy shit. Okay,
Damn.
Yeah, I have.
that's rare to basically have 1,000 down and 1,000 up. That's
Yeah,
fucking crazy.
like I
That's
told you,
awesome.
I pay for that good. Here, I'll run a test right now. Let's see. Yeah, like, and I don't even pay that much, to be honest. Like, I'm paying like under 100 for that.
That's fair.
Yeah, cause like
I'd pay $150 to $200 for 1,000 down and 1,000 up.
yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
I just didn't want like they offered. They're like, we can do it where you can have cable and stuff, and it's only like $30 more. And I was like, honestly, dude, I'm not gonna fucking use it. I was like, I don't need this. Yeah, right now I'm at, and this is with me using my computer. She probably has the PlayStation on and is also on her phone FaceTiming Kevin and Cassie right now. And I'm at 999 down, 979 up.
Yeah, so right now you're basically splitting over 900 gigs between the two of you to use about maybe 40 gigs worth of shit.
Yep. And like,
Yeah.
I know it seems like excessive, but because of like her working from home, I was like, no, I need like something that will be able to handle like her like working with people from Europe, working with people from here, like people from India. Like, I need internet that's going to be reliable all the time. Okay, just to my phone. So my phone's download and upload speed. My phone's download speed is 515. My upload speed is 564. So my upload is faster than my download on my for just my phone right now.
That's awesome though.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
if you needed to post a picture or anything like that, it would literally just in the
yeah, dude.
fucking moment you hit post, it's there.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be honest, I haven't had a problem with AT&T's internet. Like, I
Oh, that's
mean,
good. That's awesome. That's a shout out right there.
I've debated on switching to their phone service because everything's been so good, but I also am still not sure about that because I have Straight Talk burner phone life.
Yeah, but if you keep the straight talk, at least it's gonna be a hell of a lot fucking cheaper than AT&T.
Oh yeah, I literally I have unlimited data. I have like 20 gigs for $40.
Right.
That's all I pay for my phone. Or no, I pay 60 because I actually have a lot more gigs than that now that I thought about it.
Say between the two of you, you're gonna end up spending probably well over $150 on a phone plan if you were both on the same fucking plan.
Yeah, now
Even for you, if
I
one, it'd
I
probably just be
pay
100
60.
bucks.
She pays 30 because I need more internet.
Of course, of course.
I'm streaming. I'm like listening to Spotify and shit all the time, baby. Can't stop,
I
won't
get that.
stop.
Yeah, same. I'll be on YouTube and shit, throwing it up.
For real. I've been watching
Yeah.
Magic the Gathering videos on YouTube at work or listening to them because I'm
Find
busy.
anything
But
good on there? Cause I haven't watched anything like that.
I always
I
watch,
never get too heavy into Magic.
dude, Adventure Zone. There are things, or no, Commander Zone, and it's called fuck. Hold on, I'm totally biffing on the name. Game Nights. Joe Manganella is playing, and it's basically they play Commander, which is 4-person Magic where everybody has a 100 card deck, and it's just funny. It's silliness. Or I
Dude,
watched this.
that
No,
makes
good.
me miss fucking Will Wheaton show though, dude. I fucking miss tabletop so much. Like
Yeah. Well, the girl in
that
this
show was
episode
fucking
is
awesome.
from that she helped with that. It's
Oh, really?
I forget it's a blonde girl. I forget her name, but she would do like this is how you play games. Another dude, I'll give another shout out to a dude I really like watching his videos is Bad Boy MTG. This fucking dude, like he kind of sounds douchey, but he's actually like I don't know. He does unboxing and like showing cards, but like
Okay.
it's fucking nutty. Like he just like does ridiculous shit where he buys like super expensive boxes of magic cards and just opens them. And it sounds so stupid, but like it's entertaining watching people open shit like that that's super expensive. Like today he opened $2,300 worth of booster packs.
Oh shit.
And it was just like it was like an hour and 15-minute video that I haven't watched, but I listened to it because it's just neat. You get to hear the value. It makes me feel like Antiques Roadshow, but with shit I like, or Pawn Stars with stuff I like. Oh
Man,
shit, that
I
just
can
made me
get into
think,
that anytime though, man. Antiques Roadshow and fucking Pawn Stars and shit. That shit catches me on YouTube all the time.
bro. Baseball's
Oh
leaving
yeah.
Tops.
Yeah.
Where are they
To
going?
Fanatics.
I don't know who they're
Oh,
going. Oh, they're going to the Fanatic.
yeah, Fanatic.
What is Tops gonna do?
Baseball, NFL,
Yeah, I was gonna say, what the fuck is that?
NBA. I
They
think
still have NBA,
they're all
right?
going to Fanatics. Yeah.
Oh, they're all going over. They're all leaving Tops.
Was Topps gonna
I
have
think
just like
so,
Garbage
Oh,
Pal
yeah,
kids?
Shit.
Yeah, I think so. I know
I gotta start
NFL
making fucking like
and baseball
Pokemon
got.
cards or some shit.
I
Can't.
think NBA was doing it too.
Pokemon's owned by Hasbro?
No, it's the company's called Niantic or some shit, and
Mm.
they own
Magic's owned
yeah.
by Hasbro now, so that's the one I know.
Wizards don't own it anymore.
Well, Wizards is owned by Hasbro, I believe.
Oh, gotcha. So they got bought out by the Hasbro.
Yeah, so but Hasbro actually has kind of let them have their own licensing still, which is something that I think the fans appreciate. But at the same time, the most frustrating thing I think is going to be the pricing market of what they keep doing to things is like they come out with new sets and like they make the standard draft booster box, then they'll
Right.
have a set booster box, and then they'll have a collector's booster box, and like like the collector's booster boxes are so fucking expensive, and like you kind of want to get them because you're like, oh, I want this card, I want to see like the alternative art for certain cards, or I want to get like
Sure, yeah.
like the holographic of a certain card, but they make these boxes like fucking like $150 more expensive than a normal booster box is like 130,
You're talking about
150.
just Magic cards, right?
Yeah, just Magic cards. So it's like 150 for like 36 packs. And then they make these collectors ones which will only have like 16 packs and that's like $250 and it's like, dude, you can't really justify that at all. That's some fucked up numbers right there. But again, I think like everything else, it's in moderation. It's like people who buy like football jerseys, like people are paying like $90 to $150 for some of these jerseys. It's like fuck.
But you just mean like the standard, just wear it every day or for game day type jerseys? Is that what
Yeah,
you're talking
like
about?
dude, we were looking at Astros jerseys for Chelsea, like female Astros jerseys with like the V cut for the tits, I mean, like so it's
Sure, yeah.
comfy.
You
And
gotta buy
like
the girl sportswear for the girl. You gotta make sure they're looking
yeah, looking
fancy,
fine.
looking good.
With them Cleveland teatsas out. So I don't know, but
Oh,
they're like $90. Like Jesus Christ, doesn't even have a guy's
I mean,
name on it.
I'll be real. Jersey's been expensive since forever, though.
I know. I got
Yeah.
hockey
'Cause you-
jerseys that are worth like $200 in
That's what I'm saying. Even the
boxes, yeah.
hoodies, you buying a fucking hoodie from any of the NHL sites for any team, you're starting at like $80.
I got a practice worn Luke Shen jersey in the closet over there that was like $275 that I got it for free, which was
I hate
awesome.
to fucking like throw it out like this too, but what I will say is anything I've bought from a sports team shop has held up longer than my standard regular clothes.
Oh, I mean,
Like if
Yeah.
I buy
They
a
get good
hoodie,
quality.
that's what I'm saying. If I buy a hoodie, let's say I just get a hoodie at fucking TJ Maxx for whatever the fuck it is, a black, red hoodie, whatever, versus my Flyers hoodie, I'll destroy the first hoodie in a year, whatever. I've had my Flyers hoodie for 3 years and it's just finally gotten a little tiny hole in it.
I've had an Avalanche sweatshirt for 8 years now, and it looks the same as when I bought it. And I mean, I have that Predators hat we bought when we were in Smashville. That hat's fine. I mean, I don't wear it anymore because it's a snapback that is a little rough.
Big.
It's a snapback, and
Yeah.
it gets a little rough, and I just put it in storage because like
Said fuck it.
well, it's just like I don't want to ruin it because it's a nice fucking hat. Like it's brown. It's like brown with like a suede front. So it's
Mhm.
like, you don't want to fuck that up. But no, it's just I will say yeah, like athletic apparel, like or sorry, sports apparel because it's technically not I won't call it athletic. It technically shouldn't be called athletic. But sports apparel, I mean, it's expensive. You can get Chinese knockoffs for like 1/10 the price, but like I don't know. Some of the shit holds up. Like I think it's a crapshoot though, because like I bought some shit that just falls apart as well.
Really?
Yeah, like I've got
Was
burned.
it official though, or was it just like something with a logo?
I bought some shit from like Bleacher Bums and like where the fucking uh like the lettering's coming off, like on some fucking Flyers jerseys, and I'm like, that's unfortunate. Like either they didn't iron it well enough, or like they got cheap lettering, and that's what it is. Like there could be a number of things like that are the reason, but I think shit happens. Like you just get a bad batch. I mean, if they make like fucking 20,000 jerseys, like that, you're bound to have some duds in there that get through.
Oh yeah, especially if it's going to bleacher bums anyway. They'll send them whatever. They don't give
Yeah.
a shit. Yeah, it's the real online shops that gotta hold their fucking value on them. They're like, we can't be fucking having all this fucking customer service issues with no actual fucking store.
Oh, bro, I wish I would have bought that fucking Wayne Simmons jersey at the Preds when we were in there, because
Oh, that would have
it
been
was on
sick.
sale because
That's the
he just got traded
that's
when,
the homie right there.
and it was like on sale for $175 versus the $300 it was originally priced at, and I was like, I have that money, but I know Chelsea would look at me like, are you fucking kidding me? You are never wearing that. And I'd be like, I know this, but it's awesome.
Did you guys watch the One Bite review with PK?
No.
No,
Yeah,
I haven't seen that.
there's a One Bite review with PK and Lindsey Vaughn,
Hmm.
and they go. I think they were at some spot in New York, and they had raided this guy's pizza before at another shop, and this is a new shop he opened, and all hell breaks loose because he gave the fucking pizza like a 4 or some shit, like a 4.2 or something. Apparently, is real terrible. And they just get like all three of them end up getting into a fucking scuffle with the fucking owner, just yelling back and forth. And he's like, "What do you mean I can't rate your pizza? What do you mean you won't sell me pizza?" He's like, "You do it wrong. You do it all wrong. I make good pizza." He's like, "You make bad pizza." Fuck, it's fucking awesome, dude. It's so good. Like, it's definitely when you get a chance, you should watch the fucking PK and fucking
I'll have to
Lindsey
look
Vaughn and
that shit
Dave.
up
It's
after this.
good. It's a solid one. I was fucking dying when I was watching. Like, this is great. I love when he gets confrontational with that shit.
Oh yeah.
People are
Speaking
too
of that,
Yeah.
sensitive.
they got a rough and rowdy tomorrow.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah. I
I-
can't wait.
That's
Watch
your
that.
stuff, David. Amateur people just fighting.
Amateur like redneck boxing. It's awesome.
I would watch. I remember I watched that, and I remember watching like the fuck it was like the backyard street brawls or whatever that still go on, where they have the bullshit titles and these people with these dumb fucking names.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Kimbo,
I think
Kimbo Slice,
it's
baby.
awesome.
they got a midget fight.
Oh yes,
They
midget.
have fucking Pac-Man Jones is fighting
Get the
like
fuck out of
their
here.
champion. Yeah.
The fuck do you mean
Yeah.
Pac-Man Jones is
Dude,
fighting?
Pac-Man Jones is fighting.
All right, I'm watching it. I'm gonna fucking watch it.
Have a
It's
viewing
like 20
party.
bucks. It's so worth it.
Absolutely. That I'll watch. I want to see fucking
And
Pac-Man
you have
Jones fight. Anybody else?
and
Is
you have
Mike Vick on
Dave
the
and Big
fucking
Cat.
roster? Or...
No, that's like the main guy is Pac-Man Jones.
I accept. And
They
who
have a
else is
midget
on
fight.
there?
They'll have a midget fight. They'll have some of their other like guys they have on like every fight that are like their champions or whatever.
Yeah.
Defend their titles. There'll be a couple chick fights. They'll have, a ring girl contest and shit. It's just a fun time.
It's a fuck around.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and you have Dave and Big Cat on commentary, just making fun
I
of
f-
everybody because they're fucking
That's
just
awesome.
swinging like this. And they're like, oh my god, it's incredible.
I feel like I don't see Big Cat in enough shit anymore. It could just be me that I'm not watching the right shit. But like, is he like still doing a bunch of shit with Barstool, like heavy, or is he just behind the scenes?
Then
No, I mean, well,
he has a radio show,
yes,
doesn't he?
pardon my take, pardon my take.
Yeah.
And now is the big time. They have all their gambling stuff for football season, so he's in all of their gambling stuff.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'll send you guys a link to their NFL gambling football show.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
must-see TV every week.
Yeah. This
It's
current
it's
current
electric.
season, I'm just gonna spend all of my money betting against my own fucking team because
Yeah, it's
holy
probably smart.
shit, does Philly look
They
like
are gonna
fucking
suck.
ass, dude? Oh
They're
fuck
gonna
me.
suck.
Dude, suck is a fucking understatement to be real. Like, holy shit. Dude, getting rid of Wentz was the biggest fucking mistake of their lives next to Foles. Like, the shit they just did with Wentz is so fucking stupid. It makes no fucking sense. If you really wanted him to
Yeah.
play better, just figure something out. Like, get him another coach. Do something. Not a fucking main coach, but get him another fucking quarterback coach. Do something. Like, don't just fucking fire him, dude. He's one of the only good things we had left going in that fucking team, and now we're starting all over again with fucking Jalen Hurts. Like, get real.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe, but probably. I don't know. I don't know. Everybody
Yeah,
fucking
he'll
sucks.
start.
The whole team
He'll
fucking
start.
sucks.
He'll start
It's all
until like they
bad.
find something better.
It's all bad. I'm gonna find myself sitting here just being like, the Bucks are a cool team. Just it's all fucking root for the Bucks.
guess I think they'll be all right this year.
Yeah, if it's anything like last year, I'm sure they'll be just fine. I'm expecting to
Yeah.
see fucking Tom Brady in another fucking Super Bowl, so that's fine. I'll just enjoy him with his fucking cast of all stars just ripping shit up.
I just gotta buy an Infinity
Yep.
Gauntlet and start putting his rings in it. How fucking baller would that be?
Well, he already has too many.
I
Yeah.
know, but I'm saying like he
He's
has
working on 2 gauntlets. He's working
Yeah.
on 2.
Yeah, he's on his second hand.
Yeah.
to. Yeah, that's true. It'll have to be like this.
Yeah.
What do I do?
I'm telling you, man. I really like when he's like, I'll play till I'm 50. I'm like, yeah, probably.
Yeah, he's
He
a
could,
quarterback.
And-
There's no
probably.
reason he
That's what
can't.
I'm saying, and you'll probably still be fucking honest to God as close to elite as possible, even at fucking 50.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Man just fucking throws a bomb
And kisses his son on the lips.
on the lips, right on the mouth. Tries to eat his whole fucking head.
I'm gonna end it with Tom Brady kissing his son on the lips. What
That's
the
gay.
next week?
That's
Next
gay
week?
enough.
Next week we'll do ad reads. We'll be able to talk sports whenever we
Beer.
have our fucking draft, Adam. I
Yeah.
don't know when that's happening.
Yeah. Well, I think it's supposed to be Sunday.
This Sunday?
I think that's when it was scheduled for.
We haven't even fucking picked placements.
Yeah. That's I think that was the
Yeah.
date that was in the app. I don't know. I don't care. I really don't care where my fucking
I don't either. As
order
long
is.
as I'm not fifth again, because like I always get stuck in middle, and it's like the fucking worst.
No, I don't even care. Put me in the middle. I don't give a
I know this year's a fucked
shit.
time anyway, but I should check my
Oh,
app.
it should be. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a good year for football overall. A lot of fucking hot talent out there.
Well, no, our draft's gonna be fucked because like we've added 2 more people.
See how many people you got in your fucking league, though.
10. We got a 10 man.
Shit.
So it's back to what it should be, but like I'm so used to 8 and being able to pick up people when I want.
Now
Fuck,
you
where's-
gotta be fucking
where's my ESPN
strategic.
app? Drag that shit out of that folder. Boom. Okay. Yeah, but it is what it is. It's fucking foosball. We all know what that means.
Hell yeah.
Hope
Like,
Adam.
we
Oh, he's
yeah.
back.
He's like, you know what? You can
Yeah,
fuck yourself.
he goes, fuck your draft. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck anymore.
I'll draft my own. I don't care.
I am
I'm
my
number
team.
1.
Favre is number 1. Favre is number 1. Oh my god. Oh wait, before we leave, David, did you watch I Think You Should Leave Now? Season 2.
No, I didn't get to watch it yet.
I thought of this the other day, Adam. My other favorite sketch from it is when he's in that costume in the mall and he just doesn't want to do his pranks. And he's sitting there going like, I don't think I want to exist anymore. And the guy's like, what? He's like doing a prank show. It's one of the funniest. Oh, he lost our audio.
Fantastic. I could tell most of the time he
Yeah.
wasn't. Getting it. I was like,
But that's all right. We'll just type.
hitting
He's
with a big-
typing.
Or I don't know if he can't hear us or what the deal is.
I don't know. Hold on. Let's type. I'll type to him. I just typed, it's just another day.
He was typing. There's nothing in here.
Oh, maybe his. Oh, he might have been fucking with his thing. Oh, is he typing?
We're falling apart is what fucking happened, man.
Oh, he's
Okay, now
typing. He's typing.
Yeah,
Fuck
now-
you. We can.
Can he hear or no?
I don't know. I don't think he can hear.
Can you hear us or no?
I don't
Type
think
if you can
can.
hear us, Adam.
No, he can't.
Adam from beyond the grave.
I just end it the best way. All right. Well, it's just another day with.
David.
I'll circle him with my mouse. This guy, Adam, and Elliott. Well, maybe have not.
It's confusing.
Oh,
looking around like,
I know.
huh?
I fucking love it. I'm leaving this in. Oh shit, that's so funny.
That's good. I like it.
What a way to end it.
The show has ended.